I'm always serious before my second cup of coffee.
Not always. But really, don't you have one other suspect besides Bobby?
Nope.
No evidence at all of anybody else being in the penthouse?
Not a one.
But you must have something.
Yeah, what I have is one hell of a day ahead of me.
Why, what's up?
The DA's antenna for one, and it's homing in on Bobby.
We've got to help her. Well, I may have something.
What?
Well, finish your breakfast first.
Aren't you going to give me a clue?
Well, that's what I may have, a clue. But just hurry up and finish eating, and then I'll show it to you.
Great. This is the big clue you've uncovered?
Doesn't make any sense to you?
And not a bit. Besides, you haven't even used all the letters.
Yeah, it doesn't make much to me either.
Is that what you got so excited about?
Well, yeah, it made more sense to me last night when I was figuring it out.
Pity it doesn't now.
Well, I guess I got sort of excited that I was actually able to make up a few words instead of just gibberish.
I got news for you. It's still gibberish.
Well, look at it again. Think. See if you can figure something.
Well, you figure something. I've got enough on my mind at the moment. That's your department.
Well, there's no need to snap.
I'm sorry. I'm not sleeping too well these days.
I know.
I keep thinking how Luke's going to feel when he finds out about all of this.
They haven't been able to contact him yet?
He's still in Argentina.
If Bobby is accused of killing Brock and is put in jail, he's going to go out of his mind.
He's going to think I let him down.
No, that's not true. He'll know you did everything you could to help.
If I'd have done everything I could to help, I could keep her out of jail. The point is, I happen to think she's innocent.
Well, then we're just going to have to work harder to prove that she is.
She doesn't deserve this.
No, she doesn't. She's so good-hearted. I'll never forget how good she was to me when I was carrying Luke's baby.
Yeah, that's right.
And when I was going to be deported, you know, she and Ruby offered that I could go and live with them.
I'd almost forgotten those times.
They were pretty awful.
They turned into pretty good ones. I mean, if that had never happened, you and I might never have gotten together. Hmm?
They say that good comes from bad.
Got to be true. That was the worst. Look how it turned out.
I just feel so sorry for Bobby. I've got to be able to do something to help her.
You know what there is? Keep working on that anagram. That will be the biggest help right now. Because at the moment I have a job to do and I'm dreading it.
You're not going to arrest her, are you?
I'm going to be arguing with the DA against just such an action.
Oh, I hope you can.
So do I. Keep me informed with your progress on that.
Mm.
Ex-con dupes daily. I wonder what that could mean.
I was hoping to get some ideas from you.
Me? I'm no good at this sort of thing. You're the one who likes to play detective.
You've done it once before.
Once. That was enough, thank you.
Well, come on. Just try. Maybe you'll figure it out.
All right. There's Bobby and Terry. Bobby is number one suspect, right?
Yes, but we've got to try and make that not the case.
Well, have you tried the name Terry in this?
She's Brock's daughter.
So?
Well, I just can't imagine her killing her father. Anyway, there's no T in just one R.
Oh, so you have tried that name in here.
Well, a good detective must transcend her personal feelings for the good of the case.
So have you told Robert about this?
Yes, he doesn't think it makes any sense.
Well, it's not finished yet, is it?
Well, no, but I don't have many letters yet, and I don't even know if what I've done so far is right.
You'll get it.
I have to, Celia. By the end of the day, if possible, because the longer it takes, the worse it gets for Bobby.
You can't.
Why not? I'm ready to go.
There are still too many unanswered questions.
Not in my mind.
Well, there are in mine.
Robert, you've got to stop letting your personal feelings for this woman blind you to the truth.
And listen, you've got to stop letting your personal desire for court cases blind you to this woman's innocence.
I don't believe she is.
Bobby Brock is a respected nurse. She saves lives.
Yeah, sure. So did Dr. Jekyll. And look what happened when he turned into Mr. Hyde.
Yeah, well, that wasn't real life.
Well, I hate to tell you this, Robert, but in real life, nice people sometimes snap and kill their husbands. Especially someone as rotten as Brock sounds.
All right, well, look, let's just forget about Bobby for the moment and look at the possibility of somebody else killing Brock.
Fine. Who?
Well, everyone in the apartment building had complained of seeing suspicious characters lately.
So?
One of them could have been after Brock.
We have no proof of that.
Yeah, but it's possible.
Sure, but just tell me, how did they get in?
The back door of the penthouse was ajar.
And the lobby door was locked.
They found a way.
I'll tell you what I think. Bobby knew about the suspicious characters, and she left the door open on purpose.
Why?
To throw us off and make us think somebody else snuck in and killed him?
Well, someone could have.
Where's the proof?
I'll find it. It's probably with that third bullet.
Yeah, what about that?
Whoever killed Brock is still carrying around that third slug.
You checked all the hospitals, the medical community, and you found no one who reported a gunshot wound from that caliber gun, right?
Look, that doesn't mean that it's not there.
You're reaching, Robert.
And you're not?
Well, like I told you yesterday, we have enough evidence now to convince me that Bobby Brock murdered her husband.
That's that?
As far as I'm concerned.
Fine. But let me tell you one thing. Your arresting this woman is just simply guaranteed that the real killer is still out there roaming the streets.
It's like a dream come true, isn't it?
Your own art show in New York, I'll say.
And it's quite a well-respected gallery.
How did they find out about you?
Mr. Diamond said that he heard about me when he was visiting Port Charles.
Well, I think it's absolutely fantastic. Remember when we were at school? You used to go on and on and on about being an artist someday.
Yes, but then I wanted to live in a garret somewhere and have a lover that looked exactly like Van Gogh.
I can't quite picture that now.
No, nor me. I want to make a living at my work.
And be well respected.
Of course.
Well, I'm thrilled for you. What does Grant think about it all?
Oh, well, at least he's not trying to stop me.
Doesn't sound very positive.
Well, it's an improvement from his usual attitude toward my career lately.
Doesn't he approve of your art?
Of course he does. Of course, Holly, I'm sorry. I shouldn't make it sound as though he doesn't.
But there are some problems.
Nothing we can't get through. You know how we are. We get into those spells that we're always at each other's throats, and then we find out it was just a misunderstanding, and we make a big deal out of making up.
Sounds a little wearing.
It can be. Well, I've got to get going. I have to get ready for my trip to New York.
When are you leaving?
Tomorrow.
Oh, I'm sorry. We didn't get a chance to talk more.
Well, when I get back.
It's my fault. I was so tied up with all my detective work that I didn't get a chance to ask you how things are going for you sooner.
They're fine. They are. Don't worry.
Well, listen. Good luck in the city, huh?
Thank you. Good luck finding a murderer.
Who is it?
George Schofield.
Oh, Bobby.
Hello, Bobby.
This isn't a social visit, is it?
Bobby, I don't know how to say this.
Just say it. Get it over with.
I've got to arrest you.
On what charge?
Suspicion of murder. You're going to have to come with us.
No, you don't put those on
Bobby,
me.
I'm sorry, but it's regulation. Please, please, don't make it any harder on me than it is. Look at
Okay, excuse me. Are we set up, guys?
Speed.
Thank you. Mr. District Attorney, do you think you can get a conviction against Mrs. Bobby Brock?
Definitely.
Mm-hmm. You sound very confident.
Well, I never prosecute people unless I'm sure they're convictable. I'm also sure that the grand jury will agree, and I predict that they'll indict.
And on what charge?
Well, I'm going for murder in the second.
I see. Mr. Commissioner, does that make you happy?
I'm ambivalent.
Does that mean you don't agree, sir?
The department is still continuing to look into matters.
But wasn't it the police who made the case?
There are some unanswered questions.
Such as?
I'm not at liberty to say.
I see. Has Mrs. Brock's defending attorney been notified? I would like to interview him.
I've sent word down to her cell.
I see. Going to be pleading?
Well, since she is not guilty, she will plead not guilty.
And how do you plan on handling her defense?
Whoops.
Yes, please get a shot of this.
Please, I'm not up for any interviews now. Thank you.
Please, Mr. Meyer, just one or two questions. How is Mrs. Brock?
Brilliantly. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Counselor, I have to ask you something, Robert.
Sure. Ginny, could you just hang around for a minute, please?
Sure. No problem.
Bobby would like no visitors.
Okay, if that's what she wants, I'll see that that's what she gets.
Thanks.
Excuse me, could everybody here move out of the office? I'd like to have a word to Miss Weber, Mrs. Weber. And
Counselor, after you.
Looks like we meet again in court, Jake.
Real I can do without.
I bet. You lose this one.
Want to bet?
Okay.
I told you that I planned to continue the investigation, and I meant just that.
Right. We're glad to hear it.
So, I was wondering if you could come in here Thursday morning for an interview. Been working hard?
I've got to figure this out. How was your day? What happened?
Did everything I could, love.
What do you mean?
DA. It's like trying to move the Empire State Building. This guy wouldn't budge.
You arrested Bobby?
I had no choice.
You mean she's in jail?
Yes.
Robert, how could you let this happen?
Well, I did everything I could.
Yes, but your best friend's sister.
I can't believe it either.
Oh, look, it's going to go crazy when he finds this out.
Well, hopefully by the time he learns of it, this mess will be cleared up.
You do still think she's innocent, then?
Well, of course.
Well, then what are we going to do?
The only thing we can do. Continue to look for the real killer. How's the anagram coming?
Oh, not terribly good. How's the investigation coming along? Any new clues or anything?
Again, not too good.
No suspects.
Not a one.
Doesn't look too good, does it?